Is this better? It is, apparently. Cool. Okay. Oh. Apparently I might have messed something up. How up? Okay, yeah, it got definitely messed up. There we go. Yeah, maybe just quick change, just to not, melt my own CPU and graphics card. I need like a few blocks. I know there's like a tree and I could get wood, but that's not that's not what we're doing. This is fine though, even though it's not it's not exactly what I had planned. This works. It's fine. I'll make it work. F3 and G is the one. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna outline a chunk, specifically I guess the one in which I spawned. Yeah, okay. So, I already kind of messed up, that's fine, it's fine, doesn't matter. I might need to get up for a cigarette or something, but in those cases I'll just, say so before I go. I've been having a lot of dreams lately, like nothing too special, just every time when I wake up I feel really odd. Like I'm trying to figure out what the fuck any of it means, and and I can't really figure out what it is that I'm thinking of. Where I need to go? Marking the edges of the chunk should make it a lot easier to just be able to tell what needs to go and what can stay. Sorry if I sound a bit hoarse, by the way. I switched tobaccos, and the one I smoke now is is a bit it's a bit drier, so it also makes my throat drier, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that's how any of this works. Do we have music on here? Let's turn down. Blocks. I like the sound of some blocks breaking. A jukebox goes off. Ambient environment. I think we can turn that off. I'm pretty sure that doesn't affect the blocks breaking. It doesn't. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be here a while, so it doesn't really matter. God damn it, sorry, adjusting myself. I hope my keyboard isn't being picked up too much, by the way. Okay, I think something is messing with the shaders. I'm gonna turn them off for a moment and maybe switch them to... Yeah, that's bright as fuck actually, no. Cool. Let's just stick with these. If the sky starts to bug out again, I'll just turn them off and lower the brightness or something. Is my texture pack even loaded? It is. Oh yeah, no, I'm a moron. Okay. Yeah. Don't know why that took so long. There were no changes. I'm pretty sure the snow on top makes it slower to break the blocks, but the only other option would be to also go out of my way to remove the snow before, and that was just plain slower, I think. Yeah. Whatever. It's one layer. As long as it doesn't snow again, should be fine. Yeah, it's unpeaceful. Gonna keep it that way. I don't like fighting mobs. I think it's a bit exhausting, you know, mentally at least. Because it's not hard, it's just bothersome. It's a chore, and it's not one that I want to engage with right now, or at any point during this stream anyway. Because it's not, we don't need mob loot, we don't need... I say we, but it's just me. Like, this isn't a server. I can't let anyone in, even if I wanted to. I tried to set up a server once. For apparently my ISP just... Oh yeah, right. I can turn these off. So we don't have that visual noise. Apparently my ISP just like automatically privates my my IP, so or whatever. I don't know what exact like it hides it because I tried to find my public IP multiple times and just had no luck with that. So the server never really ran as intended. It was a server, but it wasn't one that friends could join. I'm not gonna bother with Aternos. That thing is a nightmare. Those servers lag a ton. It was fine back in like what 2016, 2015 when I would play with my high school friends. But even then, it's not like we were, you know, doing anything crazy. We didn't have a lot of the stuff oh, a lot of the stuff that's in the game now, it wasn't in it at the time. Please do let me know if... Oh, right, you can't. I was about to say, please let me know if the music is too loud, but I don't have chat in front of me, so I can't really see. Oh, alright. Okay, well, that makes no difference whatsoever. That's fine. I can see well enough. I mean, this isn't gonna take that long, so it's not going to be like an issue. This is one of the newer songs, right? Like I don't recognize it. Then again, I haven't really like I'm not used to hearing the Minecraft songs or background music because I usually turn it off. But it's nice. It is like this is nice. I don't mind it. I'm sure if I turn off the shaders, yeah. So it's just the shaders that are making it so dark. But I like the look of them. My PC not so much. I can already hear it breathing heavy down my neck. Like I owe it money or something, which I do, cause I've been making this poor thing do some thankless work, honestly. I discovered this song not too long ago. It's really good. It's called Anything by a band called Sprain. It's the only song of theirs that I've actually listened to, but it has like a sort of nostalgia to it. Not similar to the kind that you would hear in, I guess, music that you've listened to for a long time. sort of. It has a sort of feel to it that I really enjoy. Yeah, if you'd really like to listen to it now, be my guest. It's really good. At least I think so. Then again, there's a lot of things that I think that most people would agree are bad. At least some people would agree that are bad. Can't really think of any examples right now, but I'm sure there's something. This is supposed to be 5 layers of dirt, so starting from here, right? 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay. So 2 more to go. Couldn't really tell. This corner is so dark that it's hard to tell if you're at the wall or not. But I am. Oh, right, hold on. I don't need my render distance to be so big. I can just do that. And that. And apply that, and hopefully that should spare my PC some suffering. It's been quite a while since I've actually really played Minecraft. Like I haven't had that 2-week phase everyone talks about in a few years. No, not a few years. Since the start of the year, I'm pretty sure. Some friends and I started a server. It used to be originally a realm, but then we figured, hey, there's like a bunch of us and there's only 10 slots on the realm. We might as well rent a server. And so we did. And can you guess how long it took before people just stopped logging on? And it was just me expanding farms, building new ones, digging out space for what was supposed to be my house, which I eventually just stopped building. Cause it's one thing to, you know, build a base or whatever. It's another thing to build a base when there are no more threats in the world to you because you're like overpowered or whatever. And like the only real threat would be maybe another player who decides, you know, to get your stuff. Yeah. Shark. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, okay. Apparently my name hasn't popped up in chat yet. It's Shark Celine, like Marceline, but shark. I can't change it because I used my single freebie on Xbox or Microsoft or whatever to make it this from my old username, which was even more shit. And now I'm stuck because I'm not paying 10 euro for name change. Once I'm finished with this layer, I'm gonna go 2 down for the next one, because I want to kind of speed things up a bit, if possible. Well, they don't not speed things up, but it's more efficient, you know. You get in a corner, and then you get the angle just right on the camera, and you break 2 blocks while just holding down left click and W. See? Oh, okay, so it's 3. Yeah, it's 3. Must have counted wrong. Oh, okay. It's 1 grass, and then 5 dirt. Okay, no, that checks out. Never mind. Draw all the corners so we know we're there when we get there. Also, I don't know for a fact that grass takes longer, so keeping it from spreading should be advantageous, let's say. Kind of drifting to the side because it's not a perfect angle on what is it? Here if I go 0 or double O on the first angle over here, that should keep me from drifting, I think. Let's see, get in the corner. Oh, this works too. Yeah. Not if I. There you go. No more drifting side to side. I should have maybe gotten some tape or something, so I can keep mining when I have to do stuff for a brief moment, but it's fine. I'll get some when I take my first cigarette break. Okay. So it's 16 by 16 by 6. 16 by 16 is 6 per 6, 36, 6, 3, 6 per 1, 6, 3, 9, 96. So it's 96 plus 0, 1 per 6, 6. 1 per 1. So 96 plus. No, that seems wrong. Oh, that's just, yeah, no, that's just one layer. So 96 plus 160, that's 156. No, 256, sorry. 256. Yeah, okay, checks out now. And then that times 6 for how much dirt we should have, minus the outer rim, because we used that to draw the border of the chunk. I don't want to do the second part of that math. I'm tired. Hold on. Cool. Okay. Optifine is giving me issues here. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Should be fixed now. Hopefully. I'm gonna turn off the shaders for a bit. I wanna let my PC rest for a bit. Because if I don't, it's going to be a very, very long few hours. Cool. I had to make sure that that my phone wasn't on do not disturb in case my mom calls. She got invited to a friend's house today, and I'm not sure if she has keys with her. I doubt she would leave without them, but you never know what happens. Cool. Okay. This thing is going to be the death of me. I think sand in Minecraft has one of the better sounds when you're breaking it. It's not as clacky, I guess, as gravel or dirt. It's a lot softer, like I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it has a distinct. Obviously, it's distinct because you need to make sounds distinct. Not everything can sound the same. Like sure, the metal. If you're designing the sound of metals being broken, you can make those the same. But if it's about like completely different materials, because dirt, sand, and gravel are different materials. You can't just reuse them. You can't just reuse the same sand for all three. And of those three, I think sand has one of the better sound of the bunch. Normally when I have access to sand, I don't in this world because it's all windswept hills, which means sand doesn't spawn naturally. I'm pretty sure, unless it's like next to a lake or something. In which case, you know, it's a different story. But I would show you, but I don't think we have any of those nearby. I'm gonna close this. It's a lot on the eyes. And speaking of a lot on the eyes, I'm gonna do this real quick and hope that the texture for dirt here is less noisy on the eyes, which it is. But it also straight up just doesn't look like dirt. It looks like a block of what was it called? A bloom cow? Those cows that were supposed to have like flowers on their backs or whatever. Like mushrooms, but with flowers instead of mushrooms. That's almost 18 stacks. And I'm pretty sure when I'm done, it should be around here. I'm pretty sure this. Oh yeah, no, never mind. I think I'm spot on. We'll find out in a few minutes. Leaves on this texture pack look stupid. It's fine though. There definitely aren't any constellations in the Minecraft sky. Cause, let's see, facing south, so that's north. If there was anything, there would be something in this section of the sky here. There isn't though, and more so, even more so because this is a texture pack, or not the default sky. So, I think it'd be neat if Mojang added light pollution to Minecraft. Because yes, you do want your builds to be well lit to avoid mobs spawning. But I mean, not that the Minecraft sky is much to look at. But don't know. Just a thought. Where I used to live, about a year ago. It'll be a year ago at the end of the month, I'm pretty sure. No, actually, it was a year ago as of June 26th, I want to say. So yeah, just a little over a year ago, the place where I used to live, you could walk maybe 500, not even like 200 meters out of town, and you'd already be able to see at least not the big whale, that's the Spider-Man villain. The big wagon, you would be able to recognize it. And then, if you knew how to guide yourself, you could find the North Star. Maybe I'm just dumb, but like it definitely didn't seem bright enough to use as guidance for north. Then again, I'm not exactly someone with a great sense of direction. I like for the last few years, I've been using my window as my point of reference because I knew that it faced south. So if wherever I was, I would have to envision how I turned like along the way to from my room to where I was, and I'd figure out which way I was facing through that. Which, dumb maybe, considering there's a... Oh, shit, okay. Definitely well over what I was expecting. Anyway, yeah, there's a compass on my phone. I could have just used that if I really needed to get my bearings, but it was never that important. It was a fun exercise to see if I could actually follow the rotation that I'd taken from A to B to figure out which way at B I was facing relative to A. And most of the times I was spot on. Then again, it's not really that difficult to tell which way is south, and by extension, which way is north. Because south is away from the projection of shadows around 12 p.m. I think. Yeah, 12 p.m. in the northern hemisphere, which is where I'm at. I mentioned it, the northern hemisphere, and the next thought in my head was, you know what's in the other hemisphere? New Zealand. And New Zealand has those kiwi birds that run funky. They do run funky. I really like them. I used to show my mom videos of kiwis running around the forest on game cameras or game camera footage, and I think she just... I don't think she cared about them or for them, but she saw that I found them precious, and so she endured those few minutes or seconds of... Like when someone is trying to show you a video that they think is funny, but for some reason in the moment it's failing completely. If you'll give me a moment, as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna go check on my cats real quick, because also gonna leave this hint for my be right back. Back, sorry. B. The B stands for burger, because I just noticed the dirt texture, at least from the top and sides, sort of looks like a burger patty. Then you have your lettuce or pickle, depending on what shade your pickles or lettuce are. Although that seems more like a pickle color to me. Then again, haven't really had a pickle in a while. At least I don't think so. Okay. Second layer now, or second material. Okay, I was way off base, and hold on. Can't doesn't this work? Controls, keybinds. If I replace this with this and this with this, done. Let's see. Cool. You can just mine with W and space, and I can keep my right hand free. I don't know why I've been in a really shitty mood all week, and it's not exactly causing me problems or anything, but I just wish it wasn't happening at all. Then again, if we could like just decide how to feel, therapists would be out of a job. Except those who are like, which isn't it, what is it, like the CBT therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy or whatever. CBT therapy, PIN number, ATM machine. Moron language. Fuck you, English. Okay, turns out I cannot, in fact. Oh, you know, hold on, because Jesus, can you tell that the controls are messing me up? I'm clicking to jump. This is like this is what's it called? Geometry Dash. I put my phone down on my keyboard or on my spacebar, and I'm gonna roll myself a cigarette. It doesn't matter if we go down to the whatever. But yeah, back to the CBT thing, or to those therapists at least. would definitely they wouldn't be out of a job, cause it's the thing they do. They tell you how to feel. Instead of feeling like shit, have you tried feeling not like shit? Have you tried gaslighting yourself into thinking that everything is fine? And yes, I have actually. I'm pretty sure that it's called though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's called being delusional. Then again, I'm not even a fucking high school graduate. I'm what's the word? Uh, a high school dropout. Okay, let's roll this shit. Cigarette, Twitch. This is a cigarette. Don't fucking flag me. Doesn't even fucking matter. I don't stream often enough to depend on having a viewership or whatever, or an account. Not exactly sure how I'm going to get out of this hole. This hole that I'm digging. I mean, I do have an inventory full of dirt, but I'd have to slowly recollect it, I guess. Alternatively, I can just pillar up out of the hole and then dig the space right next to it exactly the same way. Just face down, plop something on the space bar, which is my left click, whereas my left click is my space bar. The cigarette is rolled now, so I'm gonna go smoke it while I still can. See you in a couple of minutes. Let me see if I can find something to replace the my phone though, because I do want to take it with me. Controller. I'm back. Huh. I guess we keep going. Doesn't really matter. This might be stupid, might be faster in the long run. I guess doesn't really make a difference. I mean, I'll have to dig the dirt again afterwards, but it's okay. I'm not doing anything else. No, the nice thing of this, the nice thing about being able to rebind the controls like this, and you know, just having something heavy hold down the key for me. Oh, iron. Is at any point I can just walk away if I need a moment. It's not like I'm going anywhere far. I mean, 2 iron pieces are gonna take me what, like at least 30 seconds, I think, something like that, probably more. And it doesn't really make a difference, cause words. Don't remember what I was saying. But honestly, I don't mind this. This was my plan for the stream. Just digging a chunk of a newly generated world. Specifically one. I was trying to have it spawn at build limit, but I think I messed up the settings or something. So if there is, so yeah, no, I messed up the generation. It should have been all the way to build limit. We wouldn't have had snow. We wouldn't have had the trees or grass, or like the not the grass block, the grass on top. All of that would have been avoided. But yeah, I messed up the generation. It's fine. Well, that's gravel, I'm pretty sure. It is gravel, yeah. It's supposed to be only stone, but I guess I guess Tunneler's Dream, that preset has the ores and stone variants, like I wonder if there's deep slate. That'll be fun. How far along are we? 159. Oh, still a while before we find out. Sorry about that. Realizing now what I should have done was maybe get my AirPods, put them on underneath the headset, so it's not like I'm talking to anyone on Discord or something, so I don't really need to hear. But obviously I can't play copyrighted music on Twitch. So the alternative is I listen to good music, and the stream listens to the Minecraft music, which isn't bad. I'm not saying that. It's just Minecraft music. It's not. It's fine. Minecraft music is fine. Building back up is gonna be fun, by the way, because it's both of my mouse keys, left and right click. I need to hold those two down, and I'll be out in a jiffy. What is a jiffy? Gravel. We've got more blocks in the invent of Ori. If you were expecting anything other than this, sorry. Might be disappointing, might be antithetical to fun, but I don't know. I don't really have an excuse for it. I just wanted to do this, see how long it would take, or if I could do it all in one stream. Specifically, without tools. No tools, just the most long-winded way I could think of doing things. Oh god, that was gross. Oh wait, my AirPods are right here. Yes. Okay. Okay, AirPods are in underneath the headset. What is it that I am listening to? It's been a while since I listened to, what's it called? God damn it! It was on the tip of my tongue for a moment. Like Clockwork by Queens of the Stone Age. I guess that's what I'm listening to. I'm gonna lower the volume though, like I'm gonna keep the volume low on the music just because it might become difficult to talk to no one if I can't hear myself. Is that kind of insane? Probably. But I don't have to explain myself. I wasn't sure if I should do the stream on Twitch or YouTube, because I kind of got the idea to do this from a YouTube video, or I guess like a bit in a YouTube video. It's not even a bit really, it's just the video it was like 2 hours and 2.5 hours long, which for a Minecraft video you would assume that's either unedited or um, or like one of those Minecraft movies where someone just bunches up together, compiles together a bunch of different videos they've made over like the year, and it covers like 1,000 days in a hardcore world or something like that. No, this one was surviving 100 days in a specific single biome um, world, with the single biome being what's it called? The End Barrens. Essentially like the overworld, but shaped using, I think, like some algorithm or the procedural generation that is used in like the end, but like outside of the main island. So basically, you had like dirt, stone, stuff, like normal overworld shit, but um, with like the behavior of the end. So you would have only Endermen spawning naturally, no animals, no other mobs, just Endermen, and apparently also uh, wandering villagers and pillager patrols. And it's silly to say about a Minecraft video, but I felt a lot watching it. It takes a bit to get into, because initially it's 2 players, and eventually one of them leaves, uh, and sort of that second player leaving is sort of the inciting incident. But the video is by Watto1876. That's WATO 1876. And it's called surviving 100 days in the End Barrens. End Barrens. It's honestly a really good video, but it's also like obviously difficult to recommend to people because it's an hour long, and no, not an hour long. It's 2.5 hours long, and um, it's a bit of like a character study, I guess, or something in that ballpark. I am noticing insane frame drops in my game. What the fuck is going on? Let's see if this fixes it. I just needed to stop for a moment. Oh, dirt. That was like what, 3 layers? Fucking speed of Gonzalez. What's the character's name, right? The fast rat from Looney Tunes. Speed of Gonzalez. They made him a fucking pizzeria owner in the cartoon. Same cartoon where Daffy Duck and what's his name? Bugs Bunny are like extremely homoerotic. uh, well, not extremely, but you know, Daffy has a purse, and he insists on calling it something else, but it's obviously a purse. Um, I really like that show. Might be a bit embarrassing to admit, because you know it's mostly aimed at children. I think it's a cartoon, but it's fun. It has like a really unhinged Lola Bunny. She's a bit of a ditz in it, which you know, not great, because stereotype of the dumb blonde or whatever. But she's fun. She's a lot of fun. I really like that. For extended periods of time, it's functionally indistinguishable. If I'm like, you cannot tell if I'm making progress or not. I remember really not liking the textures of the stone variants. When they added the stone variants, granite, andesite, and the other one, uh, I remember not liking them, and I still don't. But andesite, I'm pretty sure, has kind of grown on me. It has like a bit of a smoothness that is serviceable. It works well with certain palettes. The rest are just eyesores. And speaking of eyesores, they need to change the default bedrock texture. It's so awful. Like it's obviously the stove. It's like a deep fried version of the stone texture, but like in the worst. Like it's a deep fried texture, so it really does not look good, and it's incredibly harsh on the eyes, at least to me, especially when in large quantities, like the nether roof or something. You know what? Since this is basically playing itself, right? I can still talk while I'm doing stuff with my hands. That's what I was doing the entirety of the first hour of the stream or so. I can just, in theory, right? I can just play Smash Bros on my Switch in the meantime. I'm a good chunk of the way through what's it called? World of Light. But I've been putting it off because I couldn't be bothered with some of the stuff and things that you have to do. Like like I want to 100% it because it's like the fastest way to get access to a lot of spirits. But really is anti fun in some aspects, and it's god damn, I hate the spirit, the assist trophy that takes pictures of shit. Like the random stun is really obnoxious. Quick check. 35. Hey, we're either about to find out if there's a bedrock at zero, or if we go into the negatives, which would be fun. Oh my god, I'm a moron. It goes from minus 64 to 319. Of course, just adding 317 layers of stone wasn't gonna be enough to get. I am a dipshit. God fucking damn it. Okay. Okay, that explains that. So I think soon we're gonna see tough and then deep slate maybe. Right, I forgot to that I'm supposed to be speaking. Let me move my microphone away for a second, so you don't hear me sniffling and shit. Um, I already talked about spraying, so nothing on that in that direction. Oh no, it's chorus kids. Yeah, no, I'm not bothering anymore with this. I'll just focus on talking to myself. I I went an absurdly long way to buy what's it called, a permanent marker, and then I never ended up using it for the thing that I bought it for. Now I just have it, and like I'm pretty sure the very next day I found one in the house that was already there. So the 2 hour round trip I did to buy a single Sharpie pen just ended up being pointless. Oh, mineshaft, cool. Anyway, uh, down, out on the flies. Yeah. The new tobacco I've started using, or I guess I tried for this week, is American Spirit Original Blue. It's a bit more expensive than the one I'm used to, but it's lasted me the entire week, whereas my usual tobacco only lasts me maybe 5 days, sometimes less, depending on how much or how often I smoke. And I think it has to do with the fact that even though they're the same mass, in quotation marks, they're both 30 grams. The one I'm used to smoking is like a bit damp, not damp. It's less dried. So essentially, some of the mass is just water weight that is goes lost eventually, whereas this is just pure dry Virginia Orient blend tobacco. And that's like what's causing this discrepancy between mass and duration. And yeah, no, it's not bad. It's just it's a bit harsh, I think. How far along are we now? Oh shit! Wait, what am I looking at? Stone. Okay, so either there's no tough and the other thing, or deep slate. Either there's no tough and deep slate, and it's just more layers of stone, or I do realize talking to myself for this long might not be the best for mental health or developing social skills or whatever. But to be honest, I don't really feel like talking to anyone directly. I feel like just letting things out into the ether and, you know, maybe hearing something back eventually, maybe not, probably not. That's fine. I I'm doing this for me. Um I can't tell if it's my if my microphone is actually picking up the sound on my headphones. I'm just gonna turn on my AirPods. I'm just gonna turn it down a bit more to be safe. Send me to Hawktua. I want to be with Hawktua. Is this how I find out Mr. Beast died? Yeah, sure. Oh, apparently it dropped some flames. Who cares? Missed some really tantalizing actions there, lad. Ooh. Oh shit. My mom's going away on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. For a few days. She's going to our home country. She's gonna be there a while. I'm not sure. I think it'll be until next Friday, which yay? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. 'Cause with how things are, that probably means that probably just means I'm gonna spend more time on my own. Um, but whatever, doesn't matter. I forgot what I was even talking about. Um, no, I'm gonna focus up again in a moment. I just need a second. I'm I'm really I'm really tired. Um, It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. I'm done with what I was doing. I can go back to making talking to myself. Um, I ordered some supplies that I needed recently. I had run out of alcohol wipes or isopropyl alcohol wipes, and I ordered some, like a box of 100, and instead I got 2 boxes, which I'm honestly really happy about because that's just money I get to save up. It's not a lot of money, but it's money. And it keeps me covered for at least 4 years, although I doubt that they're supposed to last that long. Sorry again. I think I might have like acid reflux or something. So I'm feeling a bit burpy. Sorry, just replying to a text from my mom. Oh shit, bedrock. Fuck. -63. Okay, yeah. So uh, we're just gonna quickly make our way out of here, or to the surface. We're gonna move over 1, or by 1, and we're gonna do this all over again, where we dig straight down, and on the way back up, I'm gonna mine out this pillar next to me, so that we recover some of the dirt that we are using to get out. And we're gonna do this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, times what was it? 196 times, 256 times, or I guess 255 times, because one's already done, until this entire chunk of Minecraft world is gone. And it might be hard sometimes, because we might run into whatchamacallit, into ores which take a bit longer to dig. God forbid we run into like obsidian or something, but I doubt, because pretty sure caves don't spawn. But yeah, we're just gonna make our way out. Sorry for that eyesore of POV there. Still a bit of ways to go, but it's fine. And we don't really need to get all the way to the top, just like 1 block short of the top, because we can just jump out after that. Okay, I just realized getting dirt back is going to be troublesome after the second row, because there won't be a wall to stop the dirt from flying off. But that's fine. We break this one, and it's apparently it has snowed. That's fine. There we go. Then we face this way, line up against the wall. Pop, 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 pop. Whoops. There we go. I should probably eat something today at some point. Because I've kind of neglected meals altogether. But I mean, it's not like I'm sorry. I'm not starved or anything. I just think it'd be maybe a bit easier to, I don't know, go to sleep and stuff later with a full stomach. But again, sometimes people do say that eating before bedtime gives them nightmares, and not I'm no arbiter of anything, but that I feel like that there might be some truth to that belief. This is gonna take a while. I mean, the first pillar took what, 40 minutes? The 40 times 100, 250. Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Assuming it took me 40 minutes, and that says the average for the entire thing, for the entire chunk, it's 256 times 40 minutes, 10,240 minutes divided by 60, so we get our result in hours. That's 170 hours, which divided by 24, so we get it in days, is a whole week. This will take a whole week. But I have nothing better to do. Like, short of being invited somewhere all of a sudden, or to hang out or something. Yeah, short of someone inviting me, I don't think I have much else going on for the for 7 days. One hundred 7.1 days, so that's 3,600, 360 minutes. How many hours is that? Wait, no, it's not 3,600. I'm dumb. 60 times 24. 6 times 24. 24, 4. 6 per 4, 24. 4, 2. 6 per 2, 12. Più 2, 14. 140. 1,400 and something. Doesn't matter. Fuck it. Whatever. No, no, and it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how long it takes. This isn't about how long it takes. It's about just doing it. It's just doing what I've been doing every day for quite a while now. God, my back really hurts. This chair isn't really fit for what I'm using it for, but I mean, who has the money to go buy themselves a fucking ergonomic, perfectly supporting chair? Uh, I kind of wanna go for another cigarette, but it's only been like an hour since the last one, if not less. I'm gonna wait a bit more. And while I'm at it, I think I'm gonna change the album that I'm listening to, because Like Clockwork is really good, but it's also filled with slow songs, and um, it's not exactly what I'm in the mood for right now. We're digging stones, I guess. Petro, Draconic, Apocalypse, or Dawn of the Eternal Night, and Annihilation of Planet Earth, and the beginning. And it cuts off. The title is too long, even when the text is in a really small font. Um, I, um, I like this album. I already knew of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I'm a big fan of Nonagon Infinity and Flying Microtonal Banana. And I've listened to some of what was it, Gumboot Soup, something like that. I don't remember. Um, but she showed me this album, and then like not even a month later, I'm pretty sure it was one of the songs, the second one, Supercell, was added to the Cyber Grind mode in Ultra Kill. That game is really good, but I'm never gonna play it on stream because I would just embarrass myself. Okay, sorry, wandered off again. And I know it's not even been an hour since my last cigarette, but what else am I doing? talking to myself. Maybe I'll think up of something else to talk about when while I'm away. Motorized apocalypse. Oh, wait, death by motor spirit. Oh, penis. Okay, an idea popped up in my head just now for how I could collect the dirt back on my way up. Or on my way, yeah, up. But unfortunately, I think it's too late to make that change now. Might be able to do it afterwards, after I'm back up from this second dig. It just essentially involves breaking the block that I'm standing on and the one to my current left, which afterwards is going to be like in front of me, at the same time as I go down, with like my back to the wall on my current right. Okay, rolled my cigarette. I'll go. I'll go now. I'll be back in a bit. I guess I'm back. Yeah. I guess I should explain what Annie slash all of this is, since apparently a friend. Sorry. Oh God. Hiccups. Apparently a friend joined the stream for a bit and saw what was going on, and she was wondering the why and the wherefore of all this. And I hadn't really thought about it until she asked, but now I do think I have an answer, and that's that this is essentially um, what's the word? A performance art piece. Sort of a showcase of all the pointless little tedious tasks I do on a daily basis to um to to pass the time. The title of the stream, Minecraft Until I Get Tired, is essentially also that. It's what I do. I pretend to be busy. I pretend to do something for as long as I can until I am tired enough to where I tell myself, you know what, I might as well just go to bed. It's socially acceptable at this point to just shut down and go to sleep and ignore any responsibilities, any feelings, life itself, really, at least until I wake up. And once that's done, then once I wake up, then it starts over. I get back to the tedium, to the pointless tasks that only serve to give me the permission to go to sleep again. Because if you sleep 12 hours, 14 hours a day, people will look at you like you have done nothing. But if you pretend to do something even as meaningless as digging yourself further and further into the ground until there's nothing you can do but until there's nothing you can do. You can't go further than that. You have reached rock bottom. The only way is up, but that doesn't mean you can't find ways to do it all over again the very next day. Mentally, I am not tired. I don't think I don't think I'm tired, but I do think I am exhausted. Me sorry, fuck. What I just said. Replace mentally with physically. Physically, I'm not tired. I haven't done anything all day. Just switched between my bed and my computer. But mentally, I woke up exhausted. And right now, I feel exhausted. And it's been like this for a long time. And I can't escape it because I've dug myself too deep and no one's coming to help. Because no one can help. It's my life. It's my own single player world. I've dug myself to the depths of the earth, and this time around I can't make my way back out. If you would allow me a moment, I will stop mining briefly. Need to change some things real quick. Okay. No need to change anything. Everything is as it's supposed to be. Okay. I think once I reach bedrock this time, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go take a shower, maybe make something to eat before taking the shower, because it takes me a while to dry my hair. And maybe I'll cuddle up with the cats, see if I can find a movie I can watch. And then I'm gonna go to sleep. Because I don't have it in me to keep going. Not today. Not today. Huh. About halfway to go. What do you know? It's It's really hard to convince yourself that there's still something you can do to make your way out of a situation like this. I guess the metaphor or whatever would have been more apt if I had somehow gotten rid of the dirt or and any other block I can collect. If this entire thing had been stone from the top to the bottom, then I wouldn't have had anything to facilitate my way out. Because then you would have, I mean, going down, it's fairly easy. It's one line of blocks. Getting out, if you don't have any other blocks, it's 3 times as hard. I think maybe that is somewhat accurate to what depression can feel like. But I didn't think of it when I started the stream. If you're here, I'm glad you are. I'm glad someone is listening, even if what I'm providing visually isn't the most appealing thing. It's just really slow. It's not very exciting gameplay, but I hope my words or my sharing of thoughts has brought some, I don't know, some kind of relief, maybe a feeling of being heard or seen to someone, because that is kind of what both what I wanted to, I guess, give and also maybe receive. But I made this conversation one way on purpose because I wanted most of my thoughts, because I wanted most, if not all of my thoughts to be just my own. Still a ways to go. That's okay. I'll be here talking. Back to, I guess, less what's actually happening on screen and more to what I'm thinking. Last night, I went on a walk. Saw a hedgehog from fairly up close, like maybe a foot away. This bat is trying really hard to get in the way and get punched. Oh well. Yeah. Saw a hedgehog. It was really cute. I'm glad I didn't accidentally startle it, because where I did see it, like the place where I saw it was very close to a ledge. Um, it was at the end, at one end of a bridge, and there was this small ledge that dropped into one of the sides of the riverbank. But the drop was steep enough that with without preparation, chances are the hedgehog would have rolled it down into the river, and I don't know if they're good swimmers, so I'm glad it didn't get startled, and I managed to steer clear of it enough that it felt confident to find its way down without jumping or falling off. Um, it might have been a better idea to have a talk about what the stream is sooner rather than later, because I doubt anyone would want to listen to unrelated ramblings um, for two uninterrupted hours before the one important thing that was said in the entire stream. But I guess that doesn't matter. No one's going to see this. Um, I'll check the chat once before I end it, before I end the stream. Might be still a while. Minus 63, minus 9. Oh, not too long. I really like Minecraft. Just aside from being a pretty good game, in my opinion, it also does something that a lot of other games do not allow, which is it's a good medium to tell stories. Obviously, there are limitations to what you can do in a Minecraft world. You don't have the excessive. You don't have like insane detail on um, props and sets and animations that you can work with. But I think a good story can be enhanced by those limitations rather than be negatively impacted by them. It just depends on the ability of the writer and or actors, because yeah, there are people who act on Minecraft. Did mention Watto 1876 before. Canadian also happens to do some acting of his own. And a few other people who they collaborate with. But those two come to mind right now because of the video I mentioned about half an hour to an hour earlier. -29. Okay. Not long now. I missed the chance to stream during Pride Month. I would have used the occasion to I don't know, tell my friends that I wish them a happy Pride Month. And that I hope they all find themselves, whoever they may be, because it's not something you are born knowing or you find out quickly, I guess. Sorry, I'm starting to think maybe I'm not just exhausted mentally. I might be actually just also physically tired. I've been suppressing yawns at least a couple of times now, but it shouldn't be too long. It should be long still with the stream. We are currently at -45, which means we have less than 20 to go. 18 specifically at that point. Now it's less. Assuming a single block takes or a single stone block takes 10 seconds, that would be around 3 minutes. And once that's done, I'll open up Twitch chat, give it a look, and then I'll end the stream. Because I don't really have much else to say for now, anyway. I know I would really like to grab a bite. My cats are asleep. I guess they've been listening in on the stream and getting just as bored as some of you may have been. Which I understand. It's this isn't exactly the most engaging content. I'm not being particularly talkative, or not talkative, but excitable, which, oh, here we are. Controls, keybinds, set this to done. Quick looky low. Right, it's the shaders. But apparently, even without shaders, this is just a really bright hole, I guess. Checks out. Okay, let's check Twitch chat now. Ah, cool, spam. Fucking, how do I... ban? And there he goes. Okay. Thank you for having me. I'll see you around.